Hi guys, before we start our activity today, I want to go over some safety rules. Safety rule number one, make sure that you have an open space to practice any of these skills. You don't want any furniture around and you don't want to be in a small area. Safety rule number two, you want to make sure that the ground is soft. If you do not have a gymnastics mat, you can do it in the grass or you can do it on a yoga mat or you can do it on carpet, but please do not do it on tile. And safety rule number three, you want to make sure that you're doing all these skills under the supervision of your parent or guardian. Gymnastics is a fun sport, but we need to make sure that we are always safe when we're not in the gymnastics environment. Thank you. Hello, Gravity families. Today we are doing our Tumbling Tuesday. So here's some things that we're going to try to do to keep you guys engaged while you're at home. So we're going to start with our warm-up. I have my friend Malena here, and she's gonna be helping us out. So for the warm-up, we wanna do our jumping jacks. Let's go, let's do 10 jumping jacks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, and now you wanna do 10 high knees. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And now you wanna do 5 straight jumps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And now you want to do 5 tuck jumps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, and now if you did that correctly, your body should start getting warmed up. And now we're going to do a quick stretch. So we're going to do straddle. We're going to reach up and go down to one side. And 5, arms up. Go over to the other side. And up. And now go down to the middle. And up. All right. So for our first skill, I'm gonna use my assistant here, Malena. And she's gonna help me demonstrate all the important parts for our skill. The skill that we're gonna do right now is our candlestick. Now, very important. Do we wanna have a loose body? No, we want a nice tight body. So arms up, tummy in, and now we're gonna do our squat. When we do our squat position, you're gonna bend your knees, you're gonna keep your body super tight, and then we're just gonna rock back, keep our arms up, and then stand up. So as you can see, you want a tight body, and you want your arms super tight. No noodly body. Make sure that when you do this, because you're not on a gymnastics mat, you tuck your head really tight with your arms so that you're protecting your head and you're keeping your body tight. So now that we did that, we're gonna do that skill 5 times. Remember, every time that you finish your skill, you must hold your finish for 2 seconds. All right, Malena, ready? And 1, her body's tight and she stands up all the way. 2, very nice. 3, 4, see, she's still keeping her head very tucked in, very safe. And 5. Amazing. Now your challenge is to do 5. For our second skill today, we're gonna do our forward roll. I have my friend Malena still with me. Hi. So we wanna make sure that when we do our forward roll, especially that we're not in an environment that is not the gym, that we make sure that we have our body in the proper position. When we do our forward roll, you're gonna start with your arms up, and you're gonna squat your legs like this, keeping your head and your arms really tight, protecting your head. You're gonna put your hands down on the floor, and you're gonna make sure that you tuck your head really nice and tight, especially doing your forward roll in the grass or wherever you may be doing it. You wanna make sure that you're keeping your body extra tight so that you do it properly. So we're gonna tuck our heads in, you're gonna kick your feet over, and you're gonna stand up nice and tight. So your job is to do 5 of them. And Malena's gonna start helping you guys out and she's gonna show you. You're gonna do 1 and stand up, and now you're gonna turn around or walk. And now you're gonna do another 1, 2. Good. See, she's still keeping her body super tight, her head super protected, and her arms super tight. 4, and 5. Now your goal is to do 5. Remember, if you start getting a little dizzy, you can take a 5-second break so that you don't get too dizzy. Now our third skill for the day is gonna be a two-parter. Okay, we're gonna start our handstand progression. So, we're gonna start with our donkey kick. Now when you do your donkey kick, let's turn sideways a little bit. Oh, I have my friend Malena here.
Hi. Again.
You're gonna start with, for the third time.
I know.
Yeah. You're gonna start with your arms up, the same way that we did for our forward roll. You're gonna squat your knees. And now remember, for a donkey kick, we are making sure that we don't kick too hard because we wanna make sure that we're safe and that we're not having any falls over or anything that we can't control. So you're just gonna kick your feet a little bit like that, as high as you can without it being safe or without it being dangerous, I should say, sorry. I know. And one more. So there you go. And stand up. So remember, when you do your donkey kick, you don't want to overkick. You kick as high as you can, keeping your arms nice and tight. That's safety point number 1. Keeping your knees together. That's safety point number 2. And making sure that you keep your body tight, because that is what's going to help you stay in control of your trick. Now your job is to do 5 donkey kicks. For the second part now, we're gonna do T-lever 3 times to warm up our body to go upside down. So her arms are super tight, and T and down up. That's 1, and T and down up. 2, and T and down up, and 3. After you've done your third one, you should be ready to go upside down. And now we're gonna start with a little baby handstand. Again, we're taking everything step by step, so that we can see how we can control our body and make sure that we don't overkick so that we fall on our backs. So now we're gonna do our baby handstand. So you're gonna start with your arms up, and now you're gonna test how hard you can kick, maintaining your arms straight, maintaining your body in control, being mindful of our surroundings, and you're gonna start in your lunge and do a little kick. Very good. One more. And one more. Amazing. Now it's your turn to do 5 baby handstands. So now for our part 3 of our upside down handstand, we're gonna start with our arms up. We're gonna do a full handstand. By now you should be able to know how you're doing in your surrounding and be able to control your body to be able to not kick so hard to fall over. All right? But remember, this part is optional. This is just another challenge. But what you want to make sure that you do when you do your handstand at home is that you do not try to hold it for a very long time. All we're going to do is kick a little bit into it and tap our feet together at the top. I have Malena over here again, and she's going to show us. Together, good. Again. Very nicely. And one more. Good. And now it's your turn to do 5 handstands. Remember, you don't want to miss any of the fun, so subscribe to our YouTube channel and
feel free to post your videos on Instagram and Facebook using #123GoGravity.
Go Gravity!